and it's coming down. Made 50 grand on a 2-bit house. So come on, baby, do the dead cat bounce.
It's Mr. Stuart Baker, everybody. Big round of applause. That's that happy pie.
Yeah, great. Just what I was hoping. 30 years since John Lennon died today. I thought I'd try a new sort of vegetable to mark the anniversary. I thought I'd give peas a chance. Yeah, it gets a lot better than that. But I can see the lady down here, she's loving that. She's not. God, I'm all nervous now. I've got my friends here. I say friends. I've got my probation officer and my social worker on the front row. Very nice. Protests, absolutely fantastic. In France, they set fire to cars. In Greece, they set fire to buildings. And in London, they set fire to their signs and stand around in a circle. God, I'm getting the cheers tonight, aren't I? It's fantastic. You are at a comedy night, you're not watching a Channel 5 documentary on the winners of Big Brother last year. It's alright, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to tell you a few stories about my experiences with young children. Good luck! Now I know what you're thinking. I got an autistic friend, and he plays a few games with me. I don't know whether you've ever played the put the chicken in the middle of the road at rush hour and see what happens when your babysitter has to go and get him game. That's a particular favourite of mine. So I was babysitting my autistic friend one time. He says, "Where's Daisy?" I says, "I don't know," because he does this sort of smile, and he sort of smiles and he sort of goes like that, and you know he's done something, and he's either set the house on fire, set next door. Don't mind me just making love to the microphone there. Just got a bit carried away. I'm even getting photos taken of me tonight. God, I've made it. This is fantastic, isn't it? What was I talking about? I don't really know. I don't think you know either. This is fantastic. I'm on a stage. I only came to get a bus. I've ended up on stage. Oh, I've got stage fright. That's amazing, isn't it? Awesome. So I've got a heckler and people taking photos of me. I've absolutely made it. God, I'm going to be on one of them Channel 5 documentaries I was talking about now, aren't I? God, last person to dance stage this badly really was Henry Cooper, wasn't he? Does anyone understand that? Topical jokes from the 1980s. Always rescued me. So I saw in the news the other day that pirates have won a record amount. I thought, won a record amount? Apparently the Americans have paid them £5 million. I thought, that's a bit of a recession-busting idea, isn't it? Let's kidnap Bill Gates and put him on a canal boat with Kerry Katona and Katie Price. 5 minutes, he'll hand over £5 billion, we'll all be out of recession. That's why Mum's go to Iceland. Give me your fish fingers, Mr. Gates. Come on. Doesn't really work. I heard Coronation Street on Monday night was pretty bad. Trainwreck television. That was the best joke of the night, wasn't it? No, I was watching it last night. You think some of them people trapped in there would be fighting a bit harder to get out once they know that if you die in Coronation Street, your contract's up and you have to do pantomime for the rest of your life and be a roving reporter on the One Show. Now the One Show might have been alright when Adrian Charles was on it, because let's face it, anybody can make Adrian Charles look good, but it's not so good since Jason Manford's not on there anymore. He was too busy wanking at grannies. I got an iPhone 4 yesterday actually. It's got a feature called FaceTime, where you can look at somebody when you're on the phone to them. I thought, well, that's a great idea. If Jason Manford ever gets bored on the bus, he can whip out Dorothy from Widnes and he can say, I can't say that sort of thing in here because there's not young people in here. Get your tits out, love. But basically, when he said no racism, I thought, fuck that. Oh, that's pretty bad, actually. I'm a member of the English Defence League. This is a joke before anybody issues a fatwa or starts burning a picture of me outside the Houses of Parliament. I'm a member of the... My microphone has stopped working, no it's back on, no it's... I don't know whether it's stopped working or not. Maybe that's just me. I don't like the way that they come over here, they hang about together, they talk in a funny language, and they smell pretty bad as well. I really don't like the Welsh. Ladies and gentlemen.
That is racism.
Is that racism or is that what they've heard a million times? Apparently, these tuition fees, people, they're not charging the Welsh kids. I thought, well, come on, we've got to give them some sort of compensation for being Welsh, haven't we? Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody else excited for Christmas? I'm not. You only see your family one time a year, and then you're reminded why it's only one time a year. I've got a step family. My granddad remarried after me grandmother. God bless her soul. I hope she's not watching this act tonight. My late grandmother, I should say, she's not dead. She just doesn't have a watch. So my step family, ladies and gentlemen, I got a step uncle and he's called Phil, and he's married to a woman called Jill. Now it doesn't stop there. He's fat and she's thin, and every time you say hello, he says exactly the same thing. Just like, hello Phil, how are you? And he doesn't have the imagination to come up with an answer, so he goes with, how are you? Now that's a brilliant way to start a conversation. And then you got Jill. She's just amazing. She's one of them sort of people, when you go to the buffet, she says, shall I get you a plate? She's not going to give it to you, she's going to eat it as well. And when she gets a plate for the kids, you see her sitting in the corner with the chocolate fingers, and you're thinking, I'm sure the kids would have liked to have seen at least some of that. I've got... the microphone comes off as well. 21st century technology, ladies and gentlemen. This is absolutely incredible. It moves and it stops working. I just can't get, and it dances as well. I just can't keep up, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, I think I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much. I've been Stuart Baker.
Living in a dead-end deadbeat town. It's coming up and it's coming down. Made 50 grand on the 2-bit house. So come on baby, do the